few more to do. This is 1 hour in Dublin. Walking around Dublin, and a sadness descended. On the pavement hunched over, a man I befriended. What do you need, my friend? Nothing, he said, apart from the obvious, a roof on my head. I'm going to the shop. Can I get you something? A Star Bar, he said. And his heart started jumping. Why don't you jump up and come along with me? When he picked up that Star Bar, his face filled with glee. You see, Aaron is his name. And he has nowhere to go. How many people out there are guilty of not wanting to know? He's 23 years old and he's living on our streets. He's dreaming of being wrapped up in some crispy white sheets. With a roof and an income, his creativity could thrive. But my friend Aaron is begging to survive. A girl on a wall, about to jump into the liffey, pulled over the car, walked up to her swiftly, tears in her eyes. She hasn't slept in 4 days, pissed on, raped, abused in more ways, beaten, robbed, still only mid-20. How much more abuse does she need? Apparently plenty. Gave her a hug. She got down off the wall. Who knew you could save a life with a gesture so small? Picked up by the cops, brought to the station to be seen by a doctor to go through an examination. Thank God, a change in the situation. Social issues, he said. Flicked her back into the street. Standing there watching this in utter disbelief, and through the pain in her voice, she tells me Rachel is her name. And for Rachel to get a bed simply to go to sleep tonight, she has to go on the game. Strolling by a doorway and a teenager with a needle in his cock. Not a side street or a laneway, Grafton Street at 11 o'clock. Didn't get his name or where he was from. When the brown hit his vein, his eyes were up and gone. A mother, sitting on O'Connell Bridge with a cut down her nose ridge. She'd been hit by a bottle and was tweaking full throttle. Excuse me, you got a tenner, please, to get us into a hostel? I watched my good mate put 20 euro into her hand. Her whole demeanour changed and everything was grand. She can smoke some meth now and escape all that shame. Her brother went to school with my mate. Cheryl is her name. Cheryl's brother saved my best friend's life a few years before. That's what he told me. That's why he gave her that score. Because of what her brother did, I was standing there with my best friend. So keep on spreading the love, because you never know what's up at the bend. In every corner, side street, lane and doorway, throughout Ireland, you're going to find people with nowhere to stay. Humans with souls, like me and you. They're down on their luck and they're trying to find a way through. They've been kicked out, locked out, forgotten, abused, refused, used by a system that's rotten. Whether it's your best friend, sibling, stranger or wife, you need not look far to find hardship in this life. But keep your chin up, my friends, and don't let that get you down. If it does, remember this. Love is all around. It's radiating, permeating every corner of this big, blue, spinning ball. So keep your eyes open, peeled and wide for the next person to take the fall. I love this city. I love this old town. And all that hell and destruction is never going to turn that around. I love the people. And I love our culture. Even though our little island is surrounded by vultures. Never be afraid to take the time to ask somebody their name. We're all the same, sleeping out in the rain. Pop your heart onto your sleeve. Show someone you care. Because you never know when you're going to need someone there. I saw 2 women start a revolution today. Standing on Grafton Street selling flowers, reminding each other of their inherent powers. We stopped the war charges, one of them said. Thank you. you.